Work here a little bit. The antenna is in the base of the microphone here, so I'm going to try and hold this a little higher and not get as much cutouts as we had just a minute ago. But I want to welcome everybody to have come down to the 67th annual GSTA Rod and Custom Spectacular. Again, after the awards, our teardown will be to move out the drivers first, and then the trailers. Canterbury Park has their uniformed security outside assisting our staff on staging. So follow the direction of the GSTA personnel outside in the vests, and then the Canterbury Park security personnel. They'll get you all out of here and on the road as fast as we can. I also want to mention that the casino and the Chips restaurant at Canterbury Park are going to be open after the show. So if you want to stick around and expand your enjoyment of the weekend, those opportunities are available to you. And approximately 20 minutes ago, I had a conversation for next year's dates with the Canterbury Park staff, and proud to announce that based on the feedback that we got from you guys participating in the show this weekend, that you really enjoyed Canterbury Park, the facilities here, and the amenities, and we are looking at coming here April 11th and 12th of 2026. So GSTA will be back here next year, same weekend, and hopefully we'll have worked out any of the bugs that might have happened this weekend. We'll have those all ironed out for next year. I want to go to thank yous of some of the key people here. We have the GSTA volunteers that have been here over the weekend, making things work for you. Specifically, I want to highlight the Spinners Car Club of Forest Lake. They're the ones that have been outside working to get you in the building, and they'll be working with you tonight to get you out of the building. Also the Scavengers and the Draglings, who have been in charge of this hall here, as well as the Remnants, and Eastside Speed Shop and the Goldenrod. I want to thank Cheryl and Jim from the Quads Car Club for coordinating the pictures and the awards that hopefully they're going to display on the screens here. And our caveat is this is our first year here. We don't know what we don't know, and we're not sure how all of this will work compared to the 42 years we spent at the Coliseum. So please be patient with it. We're going to try and make this work smooth. And then finally, I want to thank the loyal and dedicated car owners, the builders, and the vendors who continue to make this show a success. We couldn't put on this event for you and with you without you guys present at the show. Also, we couldn't do this without our sponsors. So our presenting sponsor this year is Brainerd International Raceway and Resort. We have an associate sponsor in Richard David Legacy Motors. And then our contributing sponsors were Samaritan Tire and the Museum of American Speed. Those guys all participated with you here this weekend. We especially want to thank our hall naming sponsors, Horsepower Hall, fueled by Teaser Engineering. We have Eastside Speed Shop, Survivor Alley, Klotz Lubricants, Chrome and Candy Corridor, and the O'Reilly Burnout Ballroom. In addition, we had many other supporting sponsors and show vendors, over 80 of those, and too many to list right now, but you can find them on our online program at our website, and they will be available there from now until the next year's car show. So they'll be there until April of 2026. Please patronize them as they care enough to advertise and be here this weekend. That's a demonstration of their commitment to you and the hobby. And finally, I want to give a huge thank you to Dave Stein for bringing the 1972 Ohio George Montgomery Ford Twin Turbo Funny Car here as our feature car. And Mike Jensen from Mike's Auto Restoration for bringing us last year's Best of Show, the Dave Blattner 67 Cadillac right here in front of us. That was last year's Best of Show. And finally, Joe Hawkins, Sergeant Hot Wheels, for bringing his racetrack setup and Hot Wheels cars for the kids that he gave away this weekend. One of the GSTA is a civic organization. We do this to give back to the community, and one way we do that is by sponsoring certain charities. And the first charity we have this year that we'd like to have come up and accept a check is the Midwest Drag Racers Association. We give them $500 for their junior dragster program when the junior dragsters go out and race at the various tracks around the area. So John Marflack from MDRA, would you come up quick?
You got it? You saying anything, John? Yes. You got to talk right into the end and enunciate clearly.
Enunciate clearly. All right, I'm John. I'm with the Midwest Drag Racers Association. I want to put a great big thank out to GSTA.
Hold up here. Hold it, Bob. That's where the mic is.
All right. Newfangled technology. Thanks. I want to thank GSTA for their support of the Midwest Drag Racers Association and our junior dragster program. We all know that it's about the kids. Take a look around here, you see a lot of gray hair. We need to get kids involved at a younger age, as young an age as possible. So again, thank you for GSTA for sponsoring us.
All right, John. Our presenter tonight is Leah from the Scavengers Car Club. Leah will be presenting our awards tonight. She is our awards presenter, so thank you, Leah, for doing that. Our next sponsorship or charity that we support is the Minnesota Street Rod Association Scholarship Program, and we'd like to give them a donation of $1,000 for a scholarship to someone of their choosing, but that person is pursuing an interest in motorsports. So, Paul, would you come up and accept something from us and then say a few words if you'd like?
This is an ongoing effort on behalf of GSTA. It means a tremendous amount for all of us, and this donation kicks off our fundraising for 2025. It means everything to us, and I can assure you we will make good use of this. There's many students pursuing higher education. It means everything to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.
Thank you, Paul. There we go.
Yeah.
Dave?
And our final charity that we're sponsoring tonight is the Newgate School. GSTA is going to be giving a donation of $1,500 to Newgate, and if Maddie is close by, can Maddie come up and say a few words about Newgate and accept the check? I think Maddie's headed this way. So we've been, for many years, we supported Cars for Courage, and they got absorbed into the giant Alliant conglomerate, and we looked for a new sponsor or a new charity, and we settled on Newgate. So here's Maddie from Newgate School to say a few words.
Hi, I'm Maddie with Newgate. We're a nonprofit school in Minneapolis. We teach automotive, mechanical, and auto body. It's a tuition-free program that is donation-based, and the students get to train tuition-free all year long, and then they're guaranteed job placement and tools, and it's a pretty sweet school. We love GSTA and coming out here, getting to see all the cars. It's pretty inspiring. Thank you.
Thank you, Maddie. thanks to Newgate for all the things they do. They are really a community help where they're at and the programs that they offer. And lastly, before we get into the awards, we'd like to just take a moment of silence for those friends and family who aren't able to be with us or can't be with us this weekend. We're going to move into our class awards now. Every car here was entered in a class of competition with a comparable or similar car on display here. So we don't have the funny car in competition with this Roadster here. It's comparable cars are in competition with cars that have had about the same amount of work and the modifications and changes done to them. So our first class is going to be Survivor. And these are cars that were done in either for style or for competition many years ago, and then were put away and have been dug out and brought down here to be on display. Our first Survivor Award, and I should probably say a few words, our classes are, we present an outstanding award in every class, and then a first place award winner in that class. Those cars that earn a predetermined point total will receive an award, an outstanding award. The first place trophy winner will also get a $50 cash prize. So if you're a first place winner, make sure you go over here to my right and see Barb and collect your cash prize if you are a class winner. Our first outstanding in class award for Survivor class is Dave Steiny, his 32 Ford 5-window coupe. The Survivor cars we're out in Survivor Alley. Our next Survivor Outstanding Class Award winner is Garrett Jedlicky's 1932 Ford Roadster. And a little more newer car, but still a survivor, is the pretty incredible 1976 Plymouth Fury Sports Suburban belonging to Robert Kelly and Robert Brown.
How many original miles? 66.
That car is 66,000 original miles. Still driving. Our next outstanding in class and final outstanding in the Survivor class is Dale Sakoyak with the 1930 Ford Coupe. The first place winner in the Survivor class is Mitch Krause's 1923 Ford T-Bucket Roadster. There are also Survivor race cars, and that's how we came up with Competition Survivor. That's our next class. And we have an outstanding class for the Competition Survivor belonging to John Zeckbauer. This is actually his dad's 1932 Ford sedan delivery race car that John found in a field down by Rochester, purchased and brought back. Pretty incredible story. Our next outstanding class belongs to Jeff Bladorn. It's a 1954 Chevrolet Corvette that actually has a history with GSTA. Several of our members actually acquired this car back in the late 50s, raced it, and then some got it, showed it in car shows, never got it back on the track till last summer when Jeff right here drove it down the track at Rock Falls Raceway for the first time in probably 60 years. Jeff also has an outstanding class award for his 23 Ford T-Alter.
That's why they want to go hide on
That one doesn't have as impressive a story, but
it. Corvette does.
as
Corvette. Hello? Hello?
can you
Hear me now? No?
no
No? How's this?
no
No?
A big,
Right here? Don't move. Well, maybe you can hear me. Our next outstanding in class is a 1933 Willis Model 77 Coupe drag car belonging to John Hagnes. John also is the owner of the 33 Ford 5-window coupe, which is our first place winner. So John, come on up here. Our next class will be the restored class. These are cars that have minimal modifications done to them. If they are been modified,